I'm Stephen Hill, JustMyPicks.com, and welcome back to a new season of Just My Picks TV for YouTube and for the podcast. We're going to be covering a couple of NBA topics today. Recently, breaking news we've been reported to, Dwight Howard has been traded to the Los Angeles Lakers from the Orlando Magic. They had 4 teams involved in this. You also had the 76ers. You also had the Denver Nuggets as well. The big piece in this deal, of course, is Dwight Howard. You have Andrew Bynum and Jason Richardson going to the Philadelphia 76ers. You have Aaron Aflalo and a couple of other guys, Al Harrington, a couple of role players that went to Orlando also. They got a couple of protected picks. Orlando did 3 to be exact from those other teams. And the big piece here, Andre Iguodala goes to the Denver Nuggets. And you got Dwight Howard going out west to the Los Angeles Lakers. To me, it was a good deal for the Los Angeles Lakers. It was a done move on the part of the Orlando Magic. They had, in Brooklyn, they had better pieces that they could have got with that trade. They also lost a lot of draft picks because I don't think that the Los Angeles Lakers are going to be a lottery pick anytime soon. But if they made the deal, they're comfortable with it, God bless them. But the thing that I wanted to break down with this trade was this trade actually hurt the Lakers more than it did help the Lakers. When I look at them on paper, when I look at their starting 5, you have an aging starting 5. Yes, Dwight Howard may be the anchor piece for that, but you also have to look at Steve Nash is going on 40 years old. Kobe Bryant is in the latter years of his career. He's still the Black Mamba, don't get me wrong, but he's long in the tooth. Ron Artest, a.k.a. Metal World Peace, he's not the same Metal World Peace or Ron Artest that we know him to be. He's slower, he's bigger, he's gained a lot of weight. He doesn't shut down people on defense, as we saw when they played versus Oklahoma City. Paul Gasol is still good, as we saw in the Olympics. He can really bring it every night. And Dwight Howard. The problem is they gave up so much that they don't have anything left. If you look at the top to bottom, they don't have a bench. If someone gets in foul trouble or if one of the bigs gets in foul trouble, they're screwed. I look at it, this trade made them the 3rd best team in the West. I look at it as OKC, number 1, Russell Westbrook and them boys. Those boys are bad. I don't see the Lakers beating them in any kind of series because they can play big ball, they can play small ball, and they're just too quick, they're just too athletic, and let's face it, the nucleus of that team is 25 and under. The nucleus of the Lakers is almost 40 years old, 35 to 40 years old. Another thing I wanted to bring up, the Lakers became the 2nd best team in LA. That should tell you something. The Los Angeles Clippers, during this offseason, they went out and got Grant Hill, went out and got Jamal Crawford. They went out and got a couple of veterans that helped this squad. Last year, the problem was they ran out of firepower. Deep in the playoffs, when they played the Spurs, they were exposed, but they also showed that they have the talent, what it takes with Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. And this year, having a healthy Chauncey Billups will make a difference. Chauncey Billups is an NBA MVP of the finals, for God's sakes. I don't think that the Lakers are ready for what's going to happen. Yes, these people will say that they're an ultimate title contender, they're the best in the West, they do this. The games still have to be played. Kevin Durant and those boys aren't backing down. Neither is Chris Paul, as you saw in the Olympics. They are playing with their hearts out in the Olympics. Those guys like Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, their experience is going to be bigger this year. Note that in this playoffs, you had 4 of the starting 5 Oklahoma City Thunder, Ibaka, Harden, Westbrook, and Durant, all a part of the Olympics, getting gold and silver medals this year. It's just going to be crazy. And I also have to look at Oklahoma City in the long haul. Oklahoma City got better this offseason. They didn't do it by going out and picking up draft picks. You can see by the way they play in the Olympics, the way their nucleus played. So it's going to be a great NBA season. It's going to be a lot of things that we're going to be bringing you this year on Just My Picks. You can also stay tuned for Just My Picks TV, our next couple of episodes. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube. Check us out at JustMyPicks.com. You can also check us out on Twitter at JustMyPicks. And you can also hit that subscribe button. We need you subscribed so we can keep going. Thank you very much.